On a cold morning in a forgotten corner of the city, a rescue dog stepped into a moment that would quietly redefine everything we think we know about healing and trust the animal had once been. Invisible to the world left behind in silence and neglect. Its body carried the weight of stories no one had bothered to read, yet there was something in its eyes that refused to give up entirely. A flicker of survival still breathing beneath the pain that defined its daily existence. When the rescuers arrived, they did not rush. They observed, because experience had taught them that broken bodies often carry the loudest lessons in silence. And as Dr. Karen Becker often emphasizes, true healing begins when we finally listen to what the animal has been trying to communicate all along. The dog was lifted gently into safety, but what they discovered next would challenge every assumption about recovery. It was not just matted fur or visible wounds. There was a deeper exhaustion, a quiet surrender that made even experienced caregivers pause for a moment before continuing the journey toward restoration. As the van doors closed behind them, the air inside shifted almost like a breath held too long. Finally, released, yet no one spoke, because they knew that what lay ahead was not simply grooming, but transformation in the truest sense of the word. And somewhere between the fading echoes of neglect and the first signs of care, there existed a fragile hope waiting to be uncovered, one careful step at a time, as they prepared the grooming space. Every tool was laid out with intention, every movement planned with patience, because rushing would only break what was already fragile. And in that stillness, the story of this rescue began to unfold in a way that would soon reveal more than anyone expected about resilience, suffering, and the quiet power of compassion that refuses to look away, even when the truth is difficult to witness. The dog was placed on the grooming table, and for a brief moment, everything seemed to stop, as if the room itself understood the gravity of what was about to unfold beneath layers of tangled fur. There was a life waiting to be seen again, and it was in that moment that the true meaning of door began to take shape, slowly, deliberately, and with unwavering respect for the fragile spirit still fighting to remain whole. Despite everything it had endured, the clippers were turned on, but even their sound seemed softer, almost like a promise, rather than a threat to the frightened soul beneath the matted force. Surface, every pass of the blade revealed another layer of survival, and with each passing minute, the room began to witness something extraordinary. A rebirth shaped not by force, but by patience and understanding, guided by principles that reflect the teachings associated with Dr. Karen Becker, who reminds us that every animal deserves to be seen as whole again today. The grooming session continued in a rhythm that felt almost sacred as the rescuers worked. Slowly through each tangled layer of fur, and silence filled the room with a weight that spoke louder than words ever could. What they were uncovering was not just a physical transformation, but a living history of survival written across every patch of skin and every fragile movement of the animal's body. At one point, the clippers paused, because beneath the thick matting, there appeared to be a wound far deeper than anyone had initially expected, and the room grew tense. This time was the moment when uncertainty entered the process, and even experienced hands hesitated, for fear of causing more harm than healing. Yet, as Dr. Karen Becker often reminds those who work closely with vulnerable animals, healing requires patience above all else, and the courage to continue when discomfort arises. So the team took a breath and resumed their careful work, knowing that every small step forward was part of something much larger than grooming alone. But then something unexpected happened that shifted the entire atmosphere in the room and forced everyone to stop again. Beneath the final layer of matted fur, they discovered markings that suggested this dog had endured neglect for far longer than anyone had been told. The realization created a heavy silence that no one dared to break, as the truth of the dog's past began to surface. And in that silence there was a turning point, where suffering began to transform into determination. Within the hearts of everyone present, the grooming tools now felt heavier, not in weight but in meaning, as every movement carried the responsibility of restoring dignity rather than appearance outside the room. Life continued unaware, but inside, every second stretched as if that time itself had slowed down to match the fragile pace of healing. The rescuers began to notice subtle changes in the dog's breathing, as trust started to replace fear in small, invisible increments, each strand of fur removed seemed to carry away a piece of the past, revealing not just skin, but the possibility of a new beginning. Yet beneath the progress, there in Bree, remained an unspoken question about whether the emotional wounds would heal as quickly as the physical ones. No one could answer that question, but everyone understood that healing was no longer just a possibility but a responsibility. As the final sections of Grooming continued, the room fell into an even deeper focus, where every sound, every motion, and every breath seemed connected to something larger than the moment itself. And as the last stubborn knots of fur were carefully released, the dog finally lifted its head slightly, as if recognizing for the first time that pain was no longer the only language it had to know. That moment marked the beginning of something no one in the room would ever forget, because healing had finally started to speak louder than suffering ever could within this rescued life. In the quiet aftermath of the grooming session, the room no longer felt like a place of rescue, but like the beginning of something deeply human in its emotional weight, as the dog, now freed from the suffocating layers of neglect, sat on a soft blanket and blinked slowly, as if they're trying to understand the world again through eyes that had only recently been given the chance to see clearly. The rescuers remained nearby, but no longer with urgency in their movements. Instead, they watched in silence, respecting the fragile space between fear and trust that was still forming. With each passing minute, the dog took hesitant steps forward, not toward escape, but toward curiosity, as though rediscovering the idea that the ground beneath its paws could be safe and steady. Yet just as hope began to settle into the room, an unexpected moment disrupted the calm when the dog suddenly flinched at a distant sound outside the building and retreated into a corner, trembling in a way that revealed the emotional scars still deeply embedded beneath the physical recovery. This moment created a tension that no one could ignore, because it reminded everyone present that healing is never linear, and that progress often carries invisible echoes of the past that can resurface without warning. The lead caregiver paused, observing closely, aware that pushing forward too quickly could undo everything that had been carefully rebuilt so far. And in that pause, there was a realization that transformation is not a single event, but a continuous negotiation between safety and memory. As the team gently adjusted their approach, they lowered themselves to the dog's level, offering presence rather than pressure, allowing the animal to decide the pace of connection. And slowly the trembling began to ease, not because the world had changed, but because trust had been offered without demand. This subtle shift reflected principles often discussed by Dr. Karen Becker, who emphasizes that true rehabilitation is rooted in respect for the emotional experiences of animals, not just their physical conditions. And as that understanding settled into the room, the atmosphere softened once again, and the dog eventually stepped forward on its own. This small movement carried more significance than any dramatic breakthrough, because it marked the first voluntary choice made without fear, guiding it, however, just as relief began to direct. Another unexpected challenge emerged when a routine health check revealed that the dog's recovery was still at risk due to underlying conditions that had been masked by the severe neglect. And this discovery introduced a new layer of urgency, reminding everyone that the journey was far from over. Treatment plans were adjusted, quickly yet carefully, balancing medical necessity with emotional stability. And throughout it, all the dog remained surprisingly calm, as if it had begun to accept that care itself was no longer something to fear, but something to trust. As days passed, the transformation became undeniable. The once broken and hidden life began to respond to affection with gentle recognition and small signs of joy that no longer felt distant or uncertain. And in that final stage of recovery, the true essence of resilience revealed itself not as a sudden miracle, but as a quiet unfolding of safety, love, and patience working together to rebuild a life that had once been nearly lost. If you are benefiting from our topics, please subscribe, like, and turn on the bell notification so you can see our new videos early.